In vegetables, you really need to tend, your vegetables. You gotta tend your vegetable garden. Fruit, man, your fruit forest just grows. There's fruit that just grows and grows and grows. It doesn't even need a season, you know, there's just fruit that grows all year. Non-seasonal fruits. It's pretty cool how I'm walking down this path. I never walked down this path before. I just thought I'd make a quick video and the path keeps going, so does the video. But yeah, for all those people who say you can't live on fruit, man, fruit's the only food you can live on. Anything else is compromise. Anything else is second rate. Anything else is second rate. And I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life, and I don't need any second rate food. I don't eat any second rate food. I eat that A grade, that primo. Fruit, 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 man. You just gotta focus on the fruit and you get more of it. You really gotta focus on the fruit. When I was reading about the danger of grains, back when I was transitioning to a fruit diet, I read Dr. Graham's book called Grain Damage. As I was reading that book, it's all about grains, grains, grains. I wanted grains. I put the book down and I into the road. I put the book down and I went and cooked up a bunch of quinoa and amaranth and quinoa, amaranth and buckwheat. Granted, those things aren't actually grains; they're called pseudo grains, but in the same family. Anyways, I think they're in the same family. Maybe not. But they're similar to grains. They feel the same. The book was all about the dangers of grains and why you shouldn't eat grains. And when you spend a few hours getting that in your head about grains, 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 when you immerse yourself, when you immerse your focus, when you subject your focus to grains, all you want is grains. Should stop talking about it, or you might go cook some grains. Same thing happened with, I think it was a couple Fruit Fests ago, two years ago at Fruit Fest. There's all this hype about coconut sugar. And I could have really cared less about coconut sugar at the time. I had heard people talk about it here and there, but didn't care too much about it. And then John Kohler put out a video. He interviewed like 20 of the pioneers, asking them what they thought about coconut sugar. And you know, there's like 18 of them said coconut sugar is very bad for you, don't touch it. And then 2 people in the video are saying, yeah, coconut sugar is all good. Harley Freely. So anyways, I watched that video. It's like a 20-minute video. At the end of the video, I got in my car, drove to the store, bought a bunch of coconut sugar and wanted to try it out for myself. So really watch where you put your focus, guys. The best thing to do, and I noticed too, when I would go back to eat cooked food, let's say I was eating quinoa, for example. I'd go on Google, I'd type in benefits of quinoa. So it's like I wanted to be able to justify eating quinoa. So I'd do some research on it, read all these benefits about it, and I think, wow, quinoa is really great, you know, focusing on it and learning more about it. And I think, oh, quinoa is great, I'll go cook up a whole bunch. And I cooked it up, ate it, felt like crap, of course, because you never feel good when you go back to eating cooked food after eating all that fruit. And I was like, damn, never doing that again. So then a few weeks would go by and I do the same thing with another drug. Do the same thing with buckwheat. Benefits of buckwheat. Research that, read all about it, and eat it. But what you gotta do, and what you do naturally, you naturally do this anyway, when you want to really stick with fruitarianism, you research and you focus only on the benefits of fruit and coconuts. I did that a lot when I was doing my coconut water fast. Benefits, benefits, benefits of coconuts, benefits of fruit, and you just immerse yourself and you inspire yourself with all this fruit content. Fruit, fruit, fruit. I bought a whole bunch of books about raw food and fruit, and anytime there was like a chapter or subject about like the potential negative effects of fruit or something, I just ignore it, because I was just so focused on what I wanted, which was the benefits of it. And books like the one by David Wolfe, Nature's First Law. It's kind of by David Wolfe. He kind of like ripped it off someone else, but it's pretty good because it just drills in the fact that raw food is the only food for humans, and at the end of every chapter it says cooked food is poison. But yeah, it's a pretty good book for that, but it also talks, I think, a bit too much about cooked food for my liking. But Ann Osborne's book, man, can't finish this video without mentioning her book. It's all about the fruit. Quotes, history, insights, ideas, thoughts, feelings about fruit. So if you want to make your fruitarian life easier, get her book, read that a few times, and just stay focused on the fruit. I've noticed too, when Harley first started pumping out the videos about cooked food, it actually got me thinking about cooked food again. I was like, you know what, maybe I should go back and have some. Harley's doing it. But then I was like, no man, no, I've been down that road. I've learned so many times. I've learned the hard way so many times to go back and eat that and I feel like crap. Go back and eat it, feel like crap. Go back and eat it, feel like crap. It's just like returning to an abusive relationship. I don't want that in my life. I'm done with that. That relationship is over, done with. I'm now no, I can't go back. So I have to stop watching. Anytime he puts up videos about cooked food and stuff, I just don't watch them. And this is the same guy, Harley's the same guy who inspired me to go raw in the first place. Just by me watching all his videos about raw food, raw food, raw food, fruit. So I was just subjecting myself to all his content before. Fruit, raw, and sure enough I went raw. And now tons of people watch his videos about cooked food and they watch that and they go to cooked food, but not for me. Done. Anyways guys, gotta go home. I gotta track work tonight in about an hour, and I gotta get some food in. I can have watermelon. Let's have some watermelon, guys.